No. I got a car. I have a car. Before we get into today's video, I have a quick little announcement. Videos will now be going up Tuesday and Fridays at 2 p.m. Mountain Time. This will probably change down to one video a week on one of these days once school starts because I will have a lot more going on, but I will let you know when that happens. For now, enjoy the video. I know what you're thinking. You're not even 16, why do you have a car? Well, here's the story. A couple of months ago, we started going physically car shopping so that we could compare what was on the market to what I personally wanted in a car. We'd been looking online for a while now, and I had my preferences, but I still didn't know what kind of car I wanted because they're all just cars to me. And I, of course, being the organized perfectionist mess that I am, had a list. Two, actually. One list was for the things that I absolutely needed in a car. These were non-negotiable. If the car didn't have this, then I was not even interested at all. If it didn't fit all of my requirements, it was thrown off the radar completely. Here is that list. The type of car that I was looking for was sort of like a mini SUV. I didn't want a small car. I wanted both the front seat and the back seat to be roomy and comfortable. I wanted a hatchback where I could lay down the seats of my car and put larger items in. And I wanted the ability to easily connect my phone so that I could play music and use GPS. Here are some of the weirder, randomer things that I wanted in a car, but they weren't completely deal breakers if they didn't have them. 2 main cup holders. I don't know why some cars don't have this. Like, seriously. A push to start engine. I wanted this because the car that I learned to drive also had this, so I was used to it, and honestly it's not even that hard of an ask because most cars nowadays have this feature. Also, you know, it's cool. Less than 5,000 miles. This was more my parents' thing. I didn't really know the difference when we were first looking, to be honest. For the color of the car, I wanted white the most and then black. Both of those would have been acceptable. We also saw some yellow cars, which would have been really cool, but it's hard to shop for a specific color when you're looking at used cars. There's just not a whole lot of options. A touchscreen. It's cool, you know? A backup camera. Even though the car that I'd be going for wouldn't be a very big vehicle, I knew that it'd be really handy, so that was also on my radar. Adjustable seatbelt heights. I am so sick of being choked by seatbelts because I am short. It's not fair. Time to start a revolution. And yeah, that's basically it for my list. I would consider this a decently easy list, especially because most of the things that were on my list weren't even deal breakers. The only thing I actually cared about was like the type of car. I don't even care about the brand of car. However, with all of that in mind, it still took a lot of time to find something I really liked and was happy with. We went to a total of 9 different dealerships over 4 different days. D1 was kind of spur of the moment at 7:30 p.m. My mom was like, hey, let's go car shopping. So we did. It was pouring rain. It wasn't cold though, despite what my mom and dad say. Even though we were completely drenched, it was kind of nice because no salesman came up to pester us. Also, side note, my mom does this weird thing where she like rates the salesman, and so she'll be like, that guy was too pushy, or that guy just asked too many questions and wouldn't leave us alone, which I thought was quite amusing. And my parents aren't amateurs. They've bought well over their fair share of cars. They know how to deal with car salesmen. Here are some of their tips just in case you're interested. Don't talk to the ones in suits. They are trying way too hard. Be aware on if they're trying to sell you a certain car. They aren't paid the same for every car, and they may ignore your needs to get you to buy a different car that they earn more money on. And last but not least, have the idea of what you want before you go talk to a car salesman. You want to make all of your own decisions with time and not be persuaded or rushed by a car salesman. How many times did I just say car salesman? Where were we? Did I have a point? Okay, well, anyways, moving along. The last dealership that we went to was a Kia dealership. No one in my family had ever owned a Kia car, so we didn't really think we'd find anything, and in fact, I'm not even sure if we'd ever been to a Kia dealership. My mom kept saying, wow, Kias are so nice. How did I not realize Kias are so nice? And let me just remind you at this point that I was not expecting to buy a car. We thought we were probably 2, maybe 3 months away from getting a car. This was a couple months ago, by the way. I specifically remember telling myself at the beginning of the day, don't get your hopes up. There's literally like a 0.5% chance that you're gonna get a car today. Well, we got a car that day. I was just so ecstatic. I was getting a car. I couldn't even contain myself. I was like in shock. It was great. So here is some of the footage of me getting my car. Are you friggin' car. Hi, I'm tired and I have a car. So yeah, I was very excited to have my own car. Still am. I basically drive everywhere now. Since I don't get my license for another like 2 months-ish, I still have to drive with a parent. So conversations go kind of like this. Hey, I'm going to the store. Do you want? I'll drive. Hey, I'm just gonna like stop at the gas station and I'll drive. Hey, I need to bury a dead. Too far. It was going great. Until it wasn't. My engine light went off. The dealership had done like a whole bunch of maintenance checks, and so we had no idea what was wrong and we were really confused. So we took it into the dealership and they said, okay, you can pick it up tomorrow. So we left it there along with a piece of my soul. Stop being so dramatic. My soul. Hello. Hi. Can we wait like 5 minutes? I'm like in the middle of filming a video. Do you want to say hi? This is Hannah. Hi. Okay, bye. Where was I? Where am I? The next day, me and my dad drove off to the dealership to go pick up my car. Well, turns out my mom said she would pick it up later that night at 5 p.m. It was not 5 p.m. The car was not ready. So we drove back home and then we came back at 5. It was ready. So the guy started explaining what's wrong with the car. And he says, yeah, the gas cap wasn't screwed on all the way. I hadn't put gas in the car yet. These people who are supposed to be car experts and do all of the maintenance for the cars didn't screw the gas cap on all the way. I drove the car back home. Later, I went and showed Brooke my car by driving to her house, and she responded by sticking her hand through the car door's open window and saying, we should name it Snowball. This is Snowball. Ow, my feet really hurt. I'm wearing no shoes and it's really hot. Ow, ow, ow. Holy crap, it's hot in here. Okay, well, for now I'm holding it. Everything's really hot. Let's turn on the car. This is terrible. We're doing great. It's so hot in here. Okay, that is better. I'm turning the air down because I don't want it to be all loud in here. So, this is my car. I recently got a new microphone focus, so hopefully the audio quality is better. This is my car. I'm so cringy. Today is a questionable day, personality-wise. I have 62 miles left until I'm empty, which is concerning. I should probably go get gas. Will I? No, because I can't drive by myself. Let me show you around a bit. This is a terrible idea for a video. So from where I'm sitting, this is the steering wheel. Over here we have control over the radio and stuff. So this is volume, this changes channels, answer the phone, hang up the phone, talking, something to do with the car, I don't know, honk. And then over here we've got cruise, and then you press it down to set it, and then you can, if you like press the brake for a second, you can reset it, blah blah. This is to help like this thing, this little button right here, focus. If I press this, it goes through all of these things, which is pretty cool. Over here, this is the speedometer thing, I think is what it's called. I don't know. Okay, so then over here it says my gas, how much I have, and also the top little part is a battery. I didn't really mention this, but this car is a hybrid, so it has battery and stuff, which is super cool. I'm getting a text message. Shall we see who it's from? Would you like to see? Meet. Brooke, if you're watching this, that was terrible. Thank you. I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay, let's continue with the car tour, shall we? I'm so afraid that like someone's gonna like see me in here and like judge me. But it's fine. We don't take judgment here. I don't care what they think. So moving on. So if you look here in the center little area, this is what I keep it on when I'm driving. It's like miles per hour, so I don't have to actually read the speedometer thingy. I can just look down and it tells me exactly how fast I'm going, which is cool. It tells me how many miles I have, the temperature outside. It's currently 95 degrees. Do you see this? 95 degrees. Okay, so if we go up, it actually shows how much I've driven personally. So they reset all of the stats when I first went. Parents actually kidnapped Snowball though, and my mom drove her to work a couple times. So this isn't completely accurate, which makes me really upset, but it's fine. My average is 21 miles per hour. This is really interesting. It actually went down, but my miles per gallon is about 50. It changes because of the way that my battery works, which I can explain in a minute. It can go all the way up to 75 though if you're using like all battery and on back roads and braking a lot. So like basically when you use the freeway, like it goes down. This is kind of cool. This is what they like recommend that you keep your car on, to like look at it. It just shows when you're using energy and when you're like forming energy. I should probably explain what this means. This makes me mad. I was at 93% economical. This is like all your driving style. I was at 93% economical, and then my parents just like kidnapped a little snowball here, and now I'm at 1% aggressive and 79% economical. It's evil, I'm telling you, evil.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Just hanging out?
No.
Is Mom going with you somewhere?
No.
Just sitting in the car? Taking pictures of the car?
No, I'm filming the car.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, I was filming. Oh, why? What is wrong with me? So basically, if you didn't like get that there, my dad just got home and pulled in the driveway next to me. When he got right in front of my car, he just looked over and saw me. Now it's hot in here again. The motor just kicked in, so we gotta like speed this up here. So basically how my car works, this is a terrible angle. You know what, let's go in the back seat. Ah, no, my camera, oh my gosh, I caught you, oh my gosh. I'm broken. Well, that plan failed, so we're just gonna do this instead. We got this. Oh, goodbye. Ah! Ow. Let's take a vote of who's lost all ability to be a functioning human being, shall we? Yeah. This part of the video sucks. I should have brought my tripod is what I should have done, It's too late now. It's so friggin' hot in here. I feel like this video isn't accurately showing off the love and devotion I have towards my car, Snowball. She is a glorious, glorious car. Honestly, I love her, but it's hard to think when it's 95 degrees and I'm sitting in a car with the air conditioning turned off because I'm trying to film. I'm basically a witch melting. You know? Yeah. Help me. This is the absolute worst part of the video so far, so let's like skip to the checklist, shall we? I also think I forgot to mention what kind of car this is, which is kinda important. This is a Kia Niro. Oh, whoa! Okay, wait, hold on. I clicked on the little button, and now we got all of the apps here. Oh, it scrolls. I knew you could download apps, but I never really like messed around with it. Hello. Let's just like, so it's an eco hybrid. Oh, I should explain that. This is such a mess. Basically, my car has two batteries. One battery is like the normal car battery that all cars have. And then the second battery is a battery specific to a hybrid. Anytime you brake or slow down or drift, it's gonna use the energy that is created off the brakes from the friction, and it stores it into the extra battery, which means that it can use that battery power to power the car, which is super cool because it means I don't have to pay for gas that much. That's that. I think I'm pretty much done here. A couple weeks ago, I filmed like a drive with me thing, so let's just get to that because I'm kind of going crazy here, so I think it's important that you don't lose faith in me. Goodbye. Hello. We are in my car and we are currently at the school, and I'm driving around the driving range. So I figured I'd take you with me. Pause my music for a second. You should feel pretty special because I love my music. So let's get going, shall we? Literally just driving, just like around little parking lot things. We're doing great. It's fine, we're good. I miss my music. Wait, where does this go? Probably wasn't the best idea to like put you guys in front of the wheel because you can't see. I think we're doing pretty great, you know? It's a really pretty sunset, by the way. Ta-da! I'm parked, by the way, so like, don't worry about me. We're all good. Anyway, this is my car. It's very beautiful. love it a lot. Baby, precious, amazingness. Brooke is starting a vote to call it Snowball, but I don't know, we'll see. Got like a mirror and another mirror, and this is a steering wheel. I think I can drive like this without it falling down. Probably not. Seatbelt, safety first. And now we start the car. We've got this fancy thing. So I actually don't have a key. I mean, I do. It's right here. But I don't actually. I gotta put it in drive to drive, you know. Ah, no! Okay, I'm gonna listen to my music now. Goodbye.
Alone we walk, alone she is meant. I know I tried lots and lots of times, but maybe it's fine that you are so hard to find.
That's how it's done, peeps, friends, those persons, yeah.